Sports Radio 92.9 The Game, 27th annual Metro PCS Corky Kell Classic. I'm here with McEachern Indians head coach Kyle Hockman. Now, Coach, a lot of spots to fill as you head into Saturday's Classic against a tough Colquitt County Packers team.
Oh yeah, last year had a good run. 25 guys playing college football off that team, so it's going to be interesting to see how some of these young guys step up. I like what they're doing. I like their talent. I like our energy, our effort, our work ethic. But it's going to be interesting when the lights go on how these young guys react.
Now, last season you guys suffered a 23-19 loss in the Corky Kell to Mill Creek, but you guys certainly responded at the end of the year. You guys finished with a flurry, including a victory over the #1 team in the state.
Right. That's we've only been practicing at the time. It'll be 17 days. So when you only have 17 days of practice going into the first game, you're not worried about being totally polished and totally ready. So you just want to make sure the effort, the execution for what you've done, it matches that, and then you find out what your weakness is, what you got to continue to work on. And what we really pride ourselves on in McEachern is that we improve throughout the year. We're not who we are at game one. Whether we win or lose, we want to continue to get better. And we want to peak, later into the season and have it going on that way.
Coach, sophomore quarterback Carlos Del Rio Wilson, how did he emerge? I mean, it seems like did he come out of nowhere during playoff time and just led you guys on that unbelievable run, or was it steady progress?
We had been playing him some all year. He wasn't ready to take it early. And then Malik Evans, our starter, got hurt. The senior got hurt late season, and so we started him in round one, and it was his first start. But he had played and had probably maybe 50 pass attempts prior to that, plus some other things. So we knew he had the talent. Just a matter of when he was going to be ready. We were thinking it was going to be this year or next year, but he got thrown to the wolves and responded well, and is a cool customer under pressure. So we're excited to see what he does this year.
All right, a couple more questions as we wrap up with head coach Kyle Hockman, McEachern Indians. Coach, are there a couple of players that you'd like to highlight that maybe we can expect some impact that maybe didn't make an impact last year? Maybe some newcomers.
Well, Jordan Simmons is a running back we'll play two running backs a lot. Paris Brown is a returning star, and but Jordan Simmons, I think, is going to have a great year for us. We'll play both of them together, and then be able to use both talents if they split them out or slot or different ways. So we like what he's doing for sure. Defensively, we had two receivers that moved over to defensive back, Valerian Ogbaugh and Erwin Bird, that I think have a great chance to really make a big impact. And they played a little bit until the end of the year, but they've been full-time defense for a whole off-season, so we're excited to see how they play, and we think they're going to have a big impact.
All right, final question, Coach. You and I have been doing this for a couple years now, and I do appreciate your time. I always got to ask you a question about your son, Bailey. How's he doing at Florida State? I know he was a redshirt freshman last year, and I just checked the depth chart. He's third on the depth chart, according to what I saw, behind junior DeAndre Francois and James Blackman, a sophomore. How's Bailey holding up?
Well, right now they're in camp, and they're working really hard. They're splitting all the reps evenly, so he's getting as much ones as those guys.
Yes.
And just watching and hearing and talking, and I think he was on point, and I think he's got a chance. We'll see what happens. I think this style that they're running fits him well. So we'll see what happens. But he's competing. I'm really proud of him academically, how he's working, how he's growing up as a man, and the football part is just gravy, and he's. But I think he's gonna when he gets his opportunity, if it's game 1 or game 5 or whenever it is, he'll be ready.
And Coach, thank you so much for your time this afternoon. We do appreciate it, and good luck against Colquitt County on Saturday.
Thank you, guys. We appreciate your sponsorship and all you do for high school football.
Thanks a lot. That's head coach Kyle Hockman, head man at McEachern High School. You've been listening to the 27th annual Metro PCS Corky Kell Classic right here on Sports Radio 92.9 The Game.